Hey, what's up everybody? Thank you for tuning into my YouTube channel. It's been a long time, it's been a great while, but I got something in store for you this time. Come check it out. Been a while since I've done an updated video about my office, but in this video I want to show you all my collectibles. Every single item in here has sentimental value to me. I've collected these over the years, and I'm going to show you just a little piece of my office here. Check it out. Hey everybody, here we have my office. It's separate into two different sections. We got the business side, which is the office side, and then we also have the child side, which is the play side, where I come and show you all my collectibles. And everybody in here always tells me that this location is like a museum. You have a lot of great things. I have a lot of great toys and ideas that I brainstorm every single time I come here. So come check it out. On this side, we got the business side. We have all my chemicals. This is where my employee, my buddy Victor, who comes and picks up, whether it be fish food, whether it be chemicals, whether it be salt, whatever he needs for every single one of our accounts. He comes and he picks the supplies here. And on this side here, we have my little office space. I don't really need much. I just need a computer to kind of do the QuickBooks and do the billing. And I just need my whiteboard to kind of brainstorm ideas, write stuff down that I need on a daily basis, on a monthly basis. And we also have extra shirts, extra sweaters. Sometimes when we go to an account and our hands get wet, our sweaters get wet, or whatever the case may be, we always like to have extra. And we also like to have extra t-shirts. I make sure that my guy always carries an extra t-shirt wherever he goes. That way, if he ever pulls up to an account, a potential client, he always is representing. So I would recommend that every single service company, every single company has extra gear. That way you can always represent and you can always market wherever you may be. We take credit, we take debit, and we have extra hats as well. So if we're in a rush, we don't comb our hair, bam, we grab a little hat, snapback, snap it on there. And on this side over here, I got my little refrigerator where we carry. Right now we're low, but we have live bacteria for fish tanks. And then you have my water bottles at room temperature, and this is where I keep my frozen food. We are very low right now. We've been on a very productive month. Oh, look, I have open ice cream. But anywho, so yeah, this is the refrigerator, the freezer, and then we have the DeWalt tools. I'm a big DeWalt guy. I know a lot of people say, man, Milwaukee is way better, but I prefer DeWalt. Number one, because they have air compressors, they have the little compressor to fill your tires, they have the little boom box, and everything is nice in color. I mean, I don't know if Milwaukee carries these racks, but if they did, I think I would have went with Milwaukee, but I saw the DeWalt, and ever since then, I've collected everything DeWalt, the little containers, the little screw holders, everything in here. And on this side over here, I'm gonna show you, I have a monster fridge. I've had this fridge for quite some time. We're also low on drinks. You know, I told my bride that we needed some drinks, so we're gonna bring some drinks here. And I've had this refrigerator, I would say about close to 4 years. I bought it on OfferUp. You know, I got a really good deal on it. I think I paid maybe like 300 bucks for it. But anyways, and then right here on this side, we have my freshwater planet tank. It's a little murky because I literally just ran the magnet over it and I stirred up the sand a little bit, so it might be a little murky, but it clears up. And then over here, we have the Zelda shield. Very, very collectible piece. You know, growing up, I always played the Super Nintendo Zelda. And then this right here is a very, very sentimental piece that I have that I picked up in Cambodia. The first time when I went to Cambodia, I went to Thailand and I went to Cambodia, and there's a real little license plate. Me and my wife went over there. And then we have the Marty McFly hat here. And then we have a couple canvases. I had 2 of them, but I gave one to my buddy Closer there. And then we have all my Monster collectible stuff. And we have Ninja Turtles playing cards. I have original McDonald's Pogs from the 90s unopened. As you guys can see, I have 3 packs of these. Literally, you would get these in the Happy Meal, 1994. So this is something very, very sentimental to me. And then we also have the Ninja Turtles Topps cards from the movie. And right over here, we have all these Happy Meal toys. They're all messed up because my daughter, she's 1 year and 4 months. She decides to play with them, and I don't even know if they're even worth anything at this point. But, you know, this is what we have going on. And then we got the Cheeto Puffs that my daughter Janie bought for me. We got the little goldfish pillows. We got the little red turtle. And then we have my favorite, my first arcade, which is the Ninja Turtles. The one that I would always play when I was young at Chuck E. Cheese. I'm sure everyone remembers Chuck E. Cheese. I got my Super Soakers, the Supreme Super Soaker. And I got some Happy Meal, what is that, Space Jam 2 Happy Meal toys. I got my Pops. These two right here are very, very cool. This is, again, the Jim Carrey's one of my favorite actors. And that is from Dumb and Dumber. And this piece right here is a very, very interesting piece. I will not say names, but this one right here was at a bus stop. And one of my buddies decided to get it for me. He says, man, I think you would enjoy it. So he basically yanked it off a bus bench. So yeah, so he gave it to me. We got the Marty McFly, the George McFly, sorry. We have the George McFly book. We have a Pokemon. I was into Pokemon. I wasn't a big Pokemon fan, but you know, I decided to just have a little piece. I got the Game Boy here, old school, original Game Boy. Got the Super Nintendo. And I got this one here in Mexico at a carnival. It's a little piggy bank. And then we also have the Sports Almanac from Back to the Future. And this is probably one of my favorite pieces here, which is a hoverboard and Hundreds collab. I picked this up literally, I literally got this one behind a Universal Studios display case. So they literally pulled it out. I didn't even realize it was for sale. I asked one of the employees, is that for sale? They gave me a price. I'm not gonna say how much I paid for it because I got a really good deal on it. I said, hey, give it to me. I'm a Back to the Future fan. And then we also got these collectible prints. Obviously they're reprints, but I like to frame them here. And I like to, you know, display the Back to the Future. I'm a big Back to the Future fan. Everything up here is Back to the Future, obviously. And I'm also a big Simpsons fan. I used to play this as well when I was young. We would go to Chuck E. Cheese. I've only beat the Ninja Turtles. I have not beat the Simpsons one yet, but I will do it one of these days. And then we have the Toy Story. I was a huge Toy Story fan growing up. And then we got this one here at an event we went this year actually, where it was a Back to the Future. They hosted it where they actually had the scene where George McFly and Marty McFly's mom. What was her name? You remember her name? Lorraine. Yeah. So this piece right here, Lorraine and George McFly kiss for the first time. I picked it up at an event where they redid the movie scene, and they were giving away these when, you know, Marty McFly's girlfriend writes, I love you. So we move over here. We got the Rogue One IMAX AMC poster. I got that one. It got a little wet, got a little damage, but it is what it is, you know. I got the RC car with the Toy Story aliens. And then we got one of my other favorite movies, which is Ready Player One. And I'm a big Mario Kart fan. And yeah, for all of you guys watching, you know, if you ever want to challenge me in Mario Kart, I would take the challenge. I am actually undefeated right now. I brought so many people to try and beat me in Mario Kart, which is actually Mario Kart 64, and no one's been able to beat me. So if you want to challenge me, please comment on the comments down below. If you want to beat me, if you want to challenge me, please leave it in the comments below. I'll send you the address. We can meet up. We can play. You know, we can even throw some money on the side. No, I'm just kidding. We won't throw any money. No bets here. But we got the Mario Kart because I'm a big Mario Kart fan. Well, I just, you know, I saw the Hot Wheel collab with the Mario Kart, so I decided to pick these guys up. I got two of the Peaches. Number one, because I knew that my daughter, my 1-year-old, was gonna eventually open one of them, and she's gonna want to play with one of them. So I decided to just definitely get her an extra one. But this is what I was talking about. This is the Enchantment Under the Sea that they had at the United Methodist Church in Hollywood, where they actually shot the movie. So I was there. Another thing that I like to collect, a lot of people don't know, and maybe you don't know out there, you know, but I was a 90s kid, and they had these things called Pogs. And I used to play with them when I was in elementary. I used to love collecting them. And because I'm a big Power Ranger fan growing up, I decided to, you know, re-buy the Pogs on Etsy. And then I bought the little coins that they would have in their belt. and they're morpher. So these are very, very valuable to me. And then we also have here, we have the Ninja Turtle collectible cards. My buddy Ray got me these because I collect the cards. So now we move over to this side over here on the right side of the wall. One of my buddies gave it to me, and you know, I will not mention any names. I don't want to mention any names, but my buddy, really close friend of mine, one of those guys gave it to me. But you know, this is my office. I also am into Dragon Ball Z. Not a big Dragon Ball Z fan, but I was a big fan back in the day. I have these two pieces here that I was, you know, just like to cover the fish tank, just because I don't want anyone seeing underneath the cabinets and stuff. So we go ahead and cover that. This is my office, guys. Thank you guys for checking it out. If you have any questions or concerns, or if you want to take me on the challenge of Mario Kart 64, please comment in the section down below. And thank you everybody who's been checking out our shorts. Our shorts have been blowing up. They've been picking up, and we're gonna try and see if we can put more shorts on a daily basis. But if you like the content that you're seeing, please give it a thumbs up. It helps our channel and it helps us grow. So stay tuned and check out our videos.